Madison, thank you. The Holyoke School Committee needs residents' help in selecting the new superintendent of Holyoke Public Schools. Mayor Joshua Garcia posting a link to an application on his Facebook page today for interested parties to sign up for the screening committee. They're looking for 13 to 15 people to review applications and conduct early interviews. They'll take part in an orientation meeting, which will be followed by about half a dozen meetings in early to mid-January. Now, to find the application, just go on Mayor Garcia's Facebook page, find the post on this committee, and click the link to the Google Doc in the comments.